What is up, Packer fans? Back again. So, if I would have done an initial reaction video like right after the game, I probably would have just had a 10-minute video of myself crying. So, I waited a little bit to try to get some information regarding this Jordan Love injury. Looks like he has a sprained knee. They're not even putting him on IR. They're actually saying that he might be the backup for this week's game. I don't even know what's going on yet. They're day to day with Jordan Love, but after what I saw on Friday night, he was kind of flailing around in pain. I thought it was a torn ACL. I thought the Packers season was done. Thought we just got Aaron Rodgers. And so to see and to hear that he possibly is going to be back this year, probably sooner than I thought initially, probably sooner than we all thought after we heard a little bit about what was going on. And now it could be 3 to 6 weeks is what they kind of said. I'm thinking it might be sooner than that. Hopefully what we saw is, not a precursor for more injuries to come this year. Hopefully he can get back. I know the Packers will take it easy with him. They will be strategic with his return. They're not going to push him too quick. Even though Love might want to get out there, they're going to hold him back from himself. But hopefully he'll be back sooner than later. Otherwise, going into next week's game against the Indianapolis Colts at Lambeau, we will start Malik Willis. But first, before we get to the video on the Colts, initial reactions from the Packers and the Eagles down in Brazil. Started out kind of good. I mean, the offense was a little shaky, but Jordan Love throwing the ball well. The thing that I saw issues with the most were drops. Dontavian Wicks dropping balls, Jaden Reed dropping balls. He even said that on his press conference. Romeo Doubs dropping some balls, Watson dropping some balls, and then just couldn't get the running game going with Josh Jacobs at first. Love was a little bit off here and there, but for the most part, he was throwing it well. The offensive line played decently. The weird stat was that Musgraves only had like 17 snaps, and Tucker Kraft had about 60. So a really big discrepancy there, and Kraft came into the game a little bit banged up. So to see Musgrave get so little snaps is kind of a question mark, wondering what's going on there. LaFleur said it could go back and forth each week, but still kind of a big discrepancy to not really address at all. But right away out of the gate, Xavier McKinney got the interception on Jalen Hurts. We got downfield. We were hoping to score. We just couldn't get in the end zone. Our red zone offense, our in their territory offense just kind of struggled, and we weren't able to put the points on the board that we were hoping for. But it was cool to see Rashawn Gary get a sack. It was cool to see X get an interception. It was cool to see Jair get an interception down in the red zone. He hadn't had a pick all year last year until the playoffs, and then he intercepts week one this year. Just kind of shows where he's at. So this team, they struggled on offense. They struggled on defense. They gave up 34 points, way too many points. Yeah, they scored 29 points. Should have been more, but they should not be giving up that many points on defense. The defense just struggled a little bit, missing a lot of tackles. Saquon Barkley had way too much room to run. And A.J. Brown just too big and too strong to play the way that they were playing him. And Devontae Smith played really well as well. So just all in all, the Eagles just did a little bit more than the Packers did to win. Both teams played sloppy. Both teams played, poor enough to lose, and both teams played well enough to win. So Packers, hopefully next time they can come out on top of those. If Jordan Love didn't get hurt, it's still iffy if we would have been able to score there. Malik Willis got tackled for the on the Hail Mary, but the biggest play kind of going into that was Keyshawn Nixon coming out of the end zone. He was like 7 yards deep. He only got to about the 15. They cost us some time and valuable yardage. So at that point we were kind of stuck. And yeah, Love got us out of that situation. Got the ball to Jacobs, but in that play he twisted up his knee a little bit. Didn't tear anything, but twisted his knee up a little bit. And so then he came out. But, maybe the game was over basically then. But we still had time on the clock. There's still a chance. We had J. Love and our receivers, so anything's possible. But hopefully the Packers can keep it going and keep this run, intact because, with how the defense played, with how the offense played, put up points, they can kind of keep that ball going and maybe clean some things up and really be a formidable team moving forward. So go Packers. Initial reaction, there's more games to come. Week 1 in Brazil, kind of a weird, odd game. So hopefully the Green Bay Packers can move forward from this. And we got the Colts coming up this week. Go Pack, go. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Hopefully J. Love 10 is back sooner than we think. So peace out, guys.